Why is Creolization a key example of cultural syncretism? Have you ever wondered how different cultures blend together to create something entirely new? Creolization is a perfect illustration of this fascinating process. It shows how distinct cultures come into contact and mix, resulting in new identities and practices. This blending goes beyond just sharing ideas. It creates unique cultural expressions that reflected multiple influences. At its essence, Creolization involves mixing elements like language, customs, beliefs, and values from different groups. This often happens in places where diverse peoples meet, such as during colonization, migration, or trade. A prime example is the Caribbean, where Creolization arose from interactions among indigenous peoples, European colonizers, African enslaved individuals, and later Asian indentured workers. This rich history led to the development of new languages known as Creole languages, along with distinct religious practices, culinary traditions, and social customs. Cultural syncretism is the merging of different cultural traditions into new forms. Creolization exemplifies this because it includes both forced and voluntary exchanges of cultural traits. This process creates new systems of meaning and identity, highlighting that cultures are always changing rather than remaining fixed. When we look at cultural traditions and family customs around the world, Creolization reveals how cultural heritage can be preserved while also transforming. It shows how families and communities adapt their inherited traditions by incorporating elements from other cultures. This results in unique customs that reflected shared histories and interactions. For instance, you might find families blending languages, combining religious beliefs in ceremonies, or mixing ingredients and cooking techniques from various origins in their meals. Understanding Creolization helps us appreciate the diversity of cultural identities shaped by historical encounters. It encourages respect for hybrid cultural expressions and supports the documentation and preservation of these evolving traditions as part of our global cultural heritage. In essence, Creolization stands out as a key example of cultural syncretism because it illustrates how new, blended cultures emerge through the interaction of different groups. This ongoing adaptation and exchange continue to shape cultural traditions and family customs worldwide.